What's up? What's up? What's going on? How you doing? What's up, baby?
Oh, hello. Hey, everybody. Look at us. Look how early we are.
I know. That's what we
Look,
do.
we're doing better. We're being responsible.
Yeah, we're content creators.
Don't call yourself that, please.
What's
Please
going
don't.
on, everybody? How you guys doing? Hopefully, everybody is well, doing good. Wait
I
for
don't
some
think
people.
anybody's even in yet, so.
I know. So about to say, wait for some people to come in.
Oh, but me and you can talk.
We can. What's up, baby girl?
What's up?
What you wearing?
Oh my goodness. Uh, I do miss you though, a whole lot.
Yep, yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go out and visit soon.
Yeah, and then
Who do
maybe
we
I'll
got?
go
Who do we
back
got?
with you. You know what I mean?
Look at that JT Phoenix. Man, it's been a while. How you doing, brother?
Oh, hello.
He put old timers. Is
Old timers time. Is that what it is? Is that why nobody's here? Because it's too early?
that what it is? Everybody's used to us coming in the nighttime.
I don't know, because some of them don't just come on our channel. They're out there in
They're
the
out on the
streets. Yeah,
yard. What's
at
going on?
all hours, so I don't know. I do
Seriously,
have
though, how's everybody doing that is here? Hopefully, everybody is well.
I do have some really good news, but I'll wait till a little bit later.
We should do music night for
Yeah,
today.
we did.
Uh,
Today?
yeah, it's too. Yeah, we can't do it today. I was gonna say yeah, but we have too much. It's we that stuff has to be set up.
Yeah, you know, I'm a DJ, so I gotta get it all set up.
You're a DJ.
Yeah, put the songs together. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
I could be a DJ.
I don't. I don't think so.
I could.
I think you can pretend.
Oh wow.
Just trying to get everything put together here.
What are you doing? Hello. You're not frozen. Stop acting. Oh my god, this guy. Are you really frozen? Hey. Okay, great. Really? Oh my god, I really think he is frozen this time. God dang it. As I never know with him because he's always doing that stupid stuff. Tell you. He's probably logging back into the Wi-Fi right now. Him and AP, they share the same Wi-Fi. It's not that great, so I don't know.
I'm back.
What happened?
It made me redo the Wi-Fi.
I knew it. I knew it.
Was I frozen?
Yeah. I thought you were playing at first, and then, you know, you're not that good of an actor to pull that off, so.
But I am.
No, I showed you the other day how to do it. I was trying to give you my years of experience in drama class, and You don't want to take my advice, so then you're never gonna be good at it.
No, that's not. I don't think that can be. That's the case. I seen how you did that. You were nowhere near. Um, what's it called?
What?
Looking like you were frozen. You widened your eyes all crazy.
I know, but you're supposed to open your eyes a little bit because that's what where it catches you. You gotta like element of surprise. It's a shock. Like I
See,
don't have time to explain to you. Okay, that's years of me in drama class. I can't explain it to you in one live, so we're not gonna even go there.
yeah, yeah. Okay,
No, get to your comments.
let's do the JT Phoenix. What's up, man? It's been a while. How you doing? Sergio B23 said, "What's up, everyone?" Adam Metal said, "Shoot, I'm here listening." What's up,
Oh,
everyone?
hey Adam.
What's up, Adam? How you doing, brother? Appreciate you tapping in. AP said, "Saludos, gente." Where you at, AP? You've been running for me on this chessboard.
Uh-oh.
I think a while ago you just made a crazy move just to make a move, huh?
Hmm. He does like to run.
He does. I'm telling you. You guys don't believe it,
He does.
but he's
From immigration, from everything. Just running. Just runs.
ah okay, let's see. Where are we at? Sergio said we should do more funny tombstone messages.
What's
Sergio said,
tombstone message? Oh. Oh, okay. I got it. I didn't get it at first and then I caught up.
Sergio said, "Is that it's that Cricket cellular Wi-Fi?" No, it's because remember I'm in my office, bro, and here every 24 hours you have to re-sign in to the Wi-Fi, and
Whatever, guy. Whatever.
I guess I signed in yesterday at this time. That's what happened. Um,
Babe, you're like a little distracted and a little all over the place and I
I'm
don't
getting
know.
everything ready.
Okay, well,
Listen, don't listen. When I'm content creating, please don't talk. AP said your face isn't that great.
it's because they said that you and him share the same Wi-Fi and it's not that great.
Steven Castro from Facebook said, "I used to be a lifer, been out 6 years parole from the main line." That's good, bro. Good. Hopefully you're
Hopefully you stay
enjoying
out 6 more years.
this beautiful life of ours out here, bro. It's nothing compares to it, man. Especially once you've been in there and come out here. Normal people take it for granted, but we could feel this, man. It's a trip. Yvonne Madrid said, "Hello, everyone. I wanted to say thank you to whoever gifted membership in the last live. I've been emotionally exhausted, and that put a smile on my face. I fell asleep, but to whoever it was, thank
Oh, Yvonne, that was nice, whoever did that. And
you."
we
Yeah, I
hope
think,
you're doing well, Yvonne. I know that you're going through some things right now in life, and I hope you get
yeah,
through it soon, It's
it's
okay to
tough.
be yeah, it's okay to be sad, and go through it.
That's one of the things that a lot of us don't think about when we're doing our travesuras, getting in trouble, doing our thing. We don't think of the family members that are left outside, thinking of you and you know, parents. I couldn't imagine my son being torcido, how I would feel about it. Now, how having a son, I trip out on that. It's got to be hard. So yeah, it's
But
It- it's-
Yvonne, she has a smile on her face and she goes through it every day and she just, like a lot of us on here and out there that just go through hard times, but she's still positive about a lot of things. So,
yeah,
but Yvonne, if you need anything, you can reach out to us.
absolutely. That's for sure. G Thought said, sup. What's up, brother? Angel Chavez. Hey, ¿qué pasó, Angel? You've been missing them. How you doing, brother? He said, I'm here. Saludos, Cricket White Fence, and la familia y todo.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Angel, how you doing, brother? Sergio said, that's a record for you, White Fence. You understood something 4 seconds later instead of 4 days later.
That is true. You know what? I'm going to take that because that actually felt kind of good to like, oh, okay, I get it. You know,
Sergio said,
whatever.
what's up?
I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult.
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll let you know.
In 4 days. Sergio said, what's up, Angel? Saludos, homeboy. Said, Clover 28. What's up, Clover? How you doing, brother?
Oh,
Thank you for
hello.
tapping in, bro. Sergio said it was G-Tots who gifted the memberships. Que no? I believe so. G-Tots did some. JoJo did some. I did some. Yeah, last live and the live before, some people were kicking in on that. So I think it might have been G-Tots that did the one that where Yvonne got it. I'm pretty sure. But I'm glad you got it, Yvonne. And there's some things in there. I need to add some more, but there's a lot of pictures on which you may or may not be interested in. I don't know, but there's a lot of pictures in the community page, and then there's other videos that is only for members. Again, I don't know if you're interested in that type of stuff or not, but it's there. 8 pieces, so I'm gonna buy a crib. Looks like, oh shit.
Oh. Oh, AP, can you put a little picket white fence in front of it with
Oh,
a
I
little
thought you meant
American
buying a
flag?
house.
He is buying a house. What are
A
you
house
talking about?
or a crib.
He's buying a crib, a house. That's your guys how you talk, your slang.
I know, but what if he's talking about a? Oh, here it is. My landlord started going into outhouse unannounced into our house unannounced. The last couple of months, she's been hassling me daily about stuff she should take care of. This lady even made me write up the contract myself. Okay, so you're buying a chante.
Yeah.
That's not my lingo, crib.
That's how you talk. Oh, I'm gonna go back to my crib, Choco
I don't never
Loco.
say
That's how
crib.
yeah, that's what you would say.
I never
Or
say
or
crib.
I'm gonna go back to my chante. That's what you
That's
would say.
right. I do say
Or
that.
her crib. You could say either or. I mean, you
Or
know,
canton.
or just say house. How about that house? Anyway, AP, can you put like a little flag and a little picket fence? Some little flowers. Be so cute.
But congrats, bro.
But no,
This
for real,
feed me.
congratulations.
This feed me to be a homeowner, bro. It just feels different. It's a trip. I've
Isn't
heard
it
people.
crazy that it really feels different?
Yeah, I've heard people say that before, and I never really thought of it, but because I never really thought I would be one. But it was cool to get ours, man. It was a trip. Felt like an adult.
That and owning your own car without a car payment,
Yeah,
that's like a big thing too. To not have a car payment, it's good too. Yeah, it just feels different because you get to do what you want in your own home. You get to knock this down, rebuild, remodel, do whatever it is that you want to do without anybody telling you what not to do.
yeah, that's for damn sure.
Well, congratulations.
When I first got out, we were in an apartment with one of them. Um, what do they call it? The Karen managers.
Oh, it was a townhouse.
Yeah, I
And
thought she was a.
oh my God, she was all over the place. Like,
Yeah, I thought she was a fucking CO.
she
Crazy
just knew
fuck.
everything. I mean, she just was all over everybody. Like,
Yeah,
if you had a friend over, she's knocking on your door. Whose car is that out there? They're not in the visitor parking. Like, I mean, she was just crazy. And it was time. It was time to leave. And after 3
yeah.
years of that, I had enough.
Yep.
Or 2 years. How long were we there? 2 years, 3 years?
I can't remember. I think
I'm just
something.
glad we're out of there. Yeah.
Sergio said 50-50. Oh wait, Yvonne said thank you guys. You thank you guys. You are all very much appreciated. Órale, gracias.
Oh, thank you. You know
I know you're
what?
talking, I know you're talking about me, Yvonne, but we'll pretend it's her too.
Whatever. You sent that thing to yourself so you could put it up.
Simon.
I think we should just talk about it really quick, and then we'll talk about it towards the end too.
Okay, but let me just do a few more of these.
Oh,
That
okay.
way, because right now there's only 22 people in.
That's big for us. We usually only have like 5. We're not that great. We're not that popular.
That is true.
This is our peak.
Roberto,
22 people. We are on fire tonight.
Roberto, oh, fire content. Roberto, what's up, brother? He said, what up, what up? Saludos. Jack in the Box say, yo, what's up? Where's my bike? What's up, Jack in the Box?
Where's your bike? You need a
Jack in
bike?
the Box, he disappears for a month and then comes back and just wants a bike, bro. You can't just come when you want stuff. Sergio said, that's right. JoJo did too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jack in the Box said, you're looking like you're 40. Fuck you.
He does. You leave Jack in the Box alone because when he does come back, he does have some good points, valid points.
I don't look 40.
Can we go live without that? I
No,
swear.
we can't. Not when you guys are lying on me.
It's not lying. What's wrong with looking 40? You're going to be 46.
In
For
your
someone
ass.
to
I'm not
say,
gonna be 46.
yes, you
I'm
are.
gonna be 45.
For someone to say that you look 6 years younger than your regular age, take it. It's a
I'm gonna be
compliment.
45.
You're going to be 46. Do the math in your head. You think long and hard.
Whatever. Sergio, so we're going to Yak in the Bar. May I help you? Pendejo. I don't know why I did that. Patty Guardado said, good evening. Glad to see you guys. God bless you all. I appreciate you guys. I'm really learning a lot. Are you really? Hey, any questions you got? Throw them at us. I don't know if I can like teach you shit. I don't know much, but I mean, if you're curious about some of that stuff, the only thing that I really do know is that life sucks. Being torcido is nobody should ever experience that, especially kids. Um, Growing into that life, being part of that life was hell. It's nothing great about it. I, what's crazy is I know a lot of people that been torcido and that are torcido. They have to put up the front of the machismo, right? No big deal. Uh, yes, we did what we had to do while we were in there. Yes, we did all that. Yes, it's all part of that juego, but deep inside, man, everyone knows that shit sucks, bro. That there is nothing cool about it, and there's nothing great. I mean, it has a tremendous impact on your emotional well-being. I don't care who the fuck you are. I can't remember exactly, but it was something like 7 or 8 years in 23-hour lockdown, 23-hour 1 day out, 1 hour out, and even that hour it would be in a fucking cage. It's not like they let you out go to McDonald's. You know what I mean? It was still fucking locked down. And for I think 5 of those years or 4 of those years, they had me on rec alone too. So even when I went out to the cages, there'd be nobody else. And that time right there was probably the most impactful. Um, where I can look back now and say, yeah, I think that a little bit more of that, I might have been nutty. I might have started rubbing shit on the walls.
No. Well,
Hey,
then maybe that's when I would have left.
hey, I don't know why them dudes do that, but I can imagine reaching that point. I like those 8 years. I think it was seven, almost 8 years, 7.5, and those were just that was the worst. And I had been locked down before many times, but it was just the circumstances of how it was, and then they had the whole lieutenant or above had to open my cell, house alone, rec alone, shower alone, and which you shower alone anyway, but there's 3 showers. So, but when they took me to the shower, they couldn't have anybody in either of the other showers. Um, it was just so meant like it was just I don't know. That shit beat me down. Um, I gotta admit that shit. Uh, I can I can imagine I can see why them dudes do go local like that. You know, you see them gente, them dudes that are on psych meds that that go through that. I never went, and I never went that far. I got lucky, but I can see. I think I was close.
Oh my, what was the question?
There was no question.
Oh, anyway, bottom line for those of you that are new and listening, going to prison sucks. You don't want to go to prison. Being a gang member is not okay. Any prison gang is not okay. Being in your 40s and 50s and acting like a gang member and acting tough is not okay. It's just bottom line. So, before you get to the comments, so let me just talk a little bit about what's going on for our next project. We recently went to a high school and donated band, equipment that they needed. And a few viewers on here donated. I see, I can't concentrate when you do that. So just forget it.
When I do something,
Yeah, I can't.
what am I doing?
I can't. Just never mind. Forget it. I'm not even gonna talk.
What am I doing?
I can't concentrate when you do that stuff.
Do what? Tell me
When
what the
you're like
fuck I'm
looking
doing.
down, looking away, like I feel like I can't concentrate.
Okay, you want me to just stare at the
No,
fucking
no,
screen?
I'm done. You can get to the comments.
You better keep talking.
No, I can't now. Now I lost train of thought. So just maybe later.
How did
I'll
you
talk
lose train of
about.
thought?
I just did. We'll talk about what we got going on later.
You see what was text, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's what I was taking care of. Weirdo. Michael Saldana said, saludos, Cricket y Jovan de aquí del trabajo. What's up, Michael? Patty Guardado said, you guys are great. Patty from San Bernardino, Califas. I used to visit there all the time. AP said, I was happy renting the home I was in, but my landlord is getting on my nerves. She won't fix anything and she treats me like I'm her employee. Yes, too fast. Bam. You're going to have to take your mini split with you, bro.
Oh my god.
Uh, okay, you want me to show this picture, babe, or what?
I mean, are you? Yes.
Bitch, you better start talking.
Okay, show it.
Well, explain it.
So, recently we reached out to a high school and we gave band things to the band coach so that the kids can have. What I'm gonna start doing is reaching out to inner schools here in Phoenix, Arizona, in the Valley, where the area is not so great. The school needs help, and our next school that I'm hitting up is in Phoenix. I'm not going to say the name of the school yet or the name of the principal yet until after we take what they need. I talked to the school district. I talked to her. Everything's legit. I showed her the nonprofit organization paper. And she said that I just had to set a date with her to show up at the school so she can meet with me so that I can give her what we're fundraising for their school. I asked her what department needed it the most, and she sent me this email. She said that I guess like their PE department, basketballs, soccer balls, volleyballs. The girls are really into volleyball. Um, there's a list right there. Jump ropes, hula hoops. Um, they're trying to get it a little all together. Now that the weather is cooling down, the kids are going outside to play and they just want to have enough equipment so that everybody can have something for recess. So yeah, see on the top I scratched out her name and all that stuff, and I'll let you guys know the school after we take it there. So if anybody wants to buy these items or if anybody wants to just donate the money, however, I'm putting in $150 of my money into it, probably a little bit more, and then whatever that buys, I'm gonna
Yeah, I
take it
can't.
from her.
The good thing is, I mean, she's not asking for a lot. That's kind of cheap stuff, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, what do you think about like $5 basketballs? Is that cheap?
I don't know. I was thinking about that. I know you were saying that, but I think because honestly, Walmart has the like,
They have them for like $10, I think.
but they're the actual like NBA or whatever the fuck brand. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll last long.
Yeah, so like, anything with sports stuff. Um, so that's going to be our next move into that school, and that's going to be a school in Phoenix. And then the next school that we go to, it's not going to be probably till February, and it's actually a high school in California. And every year they have 25 to 50 kids that cannot afford cap and gown.
Yeah,
So I'm going to make sure to put $300 away for that. So that will get three kids a cap and gown and whatever it is, their tassel and all that stuff that they need to graduate.
that was the school out of East LA, right? Around there.
And why do you say that? Like,
East
wait.
LA is big.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's good. It's going to be in California, and that's not going to be till February. But this is the
Just so
school
you
that we're
guys
working on
know,
now.
real fast, the reason we worry about saying the name of the school or giving it is because these fucking trolls start acting crazy and they start calling schools ahead of time. We've already had that happen. That's the only reason we do this. It sounds ridiculous. It's stupid. We're all adults, but we actually get trolls that call and start telling the schools that a dangerous Mexican mafia member is gonna be on their campus donating. It's just stupid shit. So
Exactly. And so with this lady, I told her, the background of you, babe. I told her about me. I told her about our community. I was upfront with everything. Like I said, I do have to show proof of the nonprofit. I do have to show my ID and sign in and everything when I go in. So just so
yeah,
that it's all legit.
yeah. But that's the reason why we're acting so secretive beforehand, so you guys know of why that's happening, and then after the fact we can say what it is because it's done and no one can fuck it up. The thing we don't want to happen is we get all this stuff, someone scares them by trolling, and then they deny, just say, hey, never mind, we don't even want to partner with you, we'd rather not, or whatever. And then the kids suffer because someone
That's
wants to
some
fuck
idiot.
me,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
channel and all that stuff. So that's the reason for the secretive thing, that why we're keeping it the way we are like this. We've told you guys like other things before when we've done it beforehand and we've dealt with things before. It's sad that that's the way it has to be, just to donate stuff to kids. But unfortunately, we got people that, I don't know.
You know what's even kind of sad too is I had reached out to 5 schools in Phoenix, and this was about a week and a half ago. And only one hurried up and called me and emailed me and, said, "Yes, we'll take it." Like, they're making, like, me jump through hoops just to donate something. Like,
Yeah,
they don't call back. "Oh, we'll send you an email." Well, like, "Hey, we're just trying to give you guys free stuff. If you don't want it, let us know." Like, but at the same time, it's like I can't just go over there and drop it off. That's not how it works. So,
yeah.
um, it's unfortunate. So This is a school that's in Phoenix. It is, like I said, not that great of a neighborhood, not that great of a um, funding that they have for their school. So, you know,
Yeah, so
that's why I put,
they need this type of stuff, and
yeah,
it sucks that we have because it just sucks we have to keep it secret like that because of people trying to just fuck with me. Like, come on, man, it's just we're just giving to these kids. If you want to call me all the names in the world and fuck with me, just do me, man. But anyway, whatever. We're still getting it done, and we're still gonna do it.
we're gonna put it on the community page. And like I said, if anybody wants to donate or help out, great. If you can't, we understand. You guys just being here and listening to us, that's a
Yeah,
lot of support right there. Um, but usually when we all come together, we get more money and it's more of an impact. I'm not rich and I don't have a fancy job, so I can I'm going to donate $150. That's what I can start at because then I still have to take the ride there and back and go looking for all this stuff. So, like I said, it's going to be up on the community page. Reach out to us if you want to help.
yeah. And of
You know?
course there'll be pictures and receipts after the fact, and this will be the last thing we do before Christmas so that we don't we got to do Christmas as big as possible. So I think for Christmas I'll be putting in as much as I can too. I'm gonna put in as much as I can here too, but Christmas, man, i
Yeah, this will
i,
be the last until then.
I like Christmas. I like doing Christmas big because I think that I just remember it as a kid. I didn't have a lot of Christmases. I think I brought it up here before. My last Christmas on the streets was '92 until 2015, and that was one of my like my memories. And then plus in the joint, I experienced Christmas through all the TV shows. You know what I'm saying? That was always cool. But I like it. Sergio said I owned my own car without a payment for like 2 weeks. Then that son of a bitch broke down, fucker.
You know what though? I know that we're supposed to help like at youth risk, but at this point we're just trying to help any youth. My son went to a really good school when, he started kindergarten and their school never needed anything. He got to go to those schools to get sponsored and they have everything and I couldn't imagine him coming home from school and saying, "Oh, we couldn't play because we don't have enough of this," or I couldn't join this because they don't have enough equipment or um just things like that. So it really hurts to hear that.
Yeah.
And so even I know they're not at risk, but they're still youth and they still need it. And a lot of
No,
these kids want to go to school to get away from their everyday life, what's going on at home. A
no,
lot of these kids don't have the best of the home in the home. So,
and honestly, I think that's what they do consider at risk. So not just kids that are getting in trouble, but kids that are at risk at doing so because they don't have after school curricular activities, all that sports. So they're at risk of going the other route because there's not enough to take up their time. There's not enough adult, supervision, all that stuff. So I think this is part of that. I mean, it definitely plays a part. I mean, if you can't do shit at school,
yeah,
you're gonna
and
be
a lot of
outside.
these kids, they don't live in the best of homes or
No,
whatever their situation is. And then to go to school and then not have what you need there, that's kind of sad.
yeah.
So, I'm going to try to make it work.
JT Phoenix said, "Hey DJ, just play that song. Made me dance all night long."
Oh, okay.
He's talking to me.
All right.
Michael Saldana said, "LOL, Karen manager." Patty Guardado said, "What's the topic for tonight?" I don't know. Um, we have to get into
I think
something.
that was the topic. I think the topic tonight was the elementary school that we're going to be funding soon, right?
Yeah.
I know it's not the best of topic to some people, but you know,
Yep.
this is what this channel's more about,
8P said, "Damn, Grillo said only 22 viewers, Mr. Big Time Perplex." See, there's
right?
34 now. But if never mind. Palmero, what's up, brother? Palmero Fruit Stand, B23. So, órale, Grillo, who's that dashing young man? It
Oh,
is
don't
high.
even start.
Michael Saldana said, Cricket looks 23. Yes, sir. Patty, well, I said, please let him be. Let's get down to business. Gerardo said,
Right?
Tatas at the casino and winning tonight, Chronicleros. Yay. Orale.
Okay. We never
Giovanna,
win when we go, huh?
no. We just, you
We
were
just,
doing good.
yeah, but we never like win because I guess we don't play that
We
hard.
just,
They say you got to put in to win, right? But
we usually leave with the $20 we came with.
yeah, like we start getting mad when we start losing 20, $30. So,
AP said, Giovanna, how you look 55 and you're not even on camera, you old geezer.
uh, hilarious.
Really quick, I know I told you guys, I put it in the community page, and those of you that are not from Arizona, this may not mean a lot to you. I mean, it doesn't mean a lot to me. I don't, this, I could care less. It's just newsworthy in this area of conversation. Um, the leader, so-called leader of the Mexican Mafia in Arizona, was killed. He had been sent out of state on a interstate compact to do time in Ohio. He was 65 years old. He ended up getting a fight with a 25-year-old kid. Dude whooped him up. Um, Ended up with head trauma and passed away. And so they just had his thing last week, and that's Ruben Melendez. Um, just wanted to put it out there so that everybody sees that. I mean, 40 years in prison, then you die at the hands of a 25-year-old over nothing. So, I mean, that's the life.
Was he arguing with him though too?
I don't know what the issue was. It just says they got in a fight, and he died of head trauma. So, was some kind of probably argument, fight, whatever happened. But the point is, uh, there's no there's no greatness in that life. You know what I mean? This is the so-called leader of the M, and he got killed by a 25-year-old white kid. Um, it's just not that that means anything. It's just another. It's just the point of that is that nobody dies a legend. You're not nothing special. You just rotted away for 40 years in prison or 50 years in prison, and now you're gone, and nobody gives a damn. In fact, probably there's people that are um, celebrating it because of all the damage you caused in your life. So, as much as that, as harsh as that sounds, it's the goddamn truth. So,
Yeah. How
that's
old was he?
65.
Oh,
He had been in since 16 or 17. He was a juvenile when he went.
a lot of people on here, our grandfathers, maybe close to 65. Imagine dying in prison. How horrible would that be?
Yeah, I thought I was. Thought I was. Pass that shit, Vato said, new to your channel. Orale. Appreciate you tapping in, brother.
Hello?
Jojo Arizona says, salute, real respects to everyone. Yes, even you, Jovan.
Oh, well, hello. Hi. Oh,
Patty Guardado said, I know I work at a facility. Hope I don't get kicked off of that. Or oops for that. No, absolutely not. Why would you get kicked off? Absolutely not. We're not your average prison genre channel. Michael Saldana said Grillo is going to be 46. Oh, minus 23. That is
okay,
true.
Michael. You're not looking at the same screen that I'm looking at, so just pipe down.
They all see it. Look, don't make me put the picture up and
Well, don't.
compare. Jack in the Box said, "Hope you guys are good. We are, brother. Hope you're doing good.
Yeah.
Absolutely." Past that shit and said, "White Fence, you have a beautiful voice. Watch
Oh,
out,
thank you. You know, I have been told that. I have. So I'm going to take that. Thank you.
hitting on my girl."
Don't do that. Don't do that. I can have a nice voice.
He said, "Beautiful voice."
Oh, beautiful voice.
Patty, what else? They're going on 45 years. Time to retire soon. Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah. Probably Good 45 years though, out here living life, family, loved ones. Jojo said Giovanni's beautiful for a dark skinned girl.
Not dark skin.
Patty
Not that
said,
I would care if I was, but I'm not.
"You are kinda."
Well, I'm darker than you. You're practically clear. Look at you.
Patty
Because
said,
I'm Mexican, okay? That's
"People
why.
nowadays don't do this like back in the day, like when I first started. No, it's not okay. Time to grow up." Yeah.
Yeah.
Sergio said, "Stop sitting there silently. I can't focus." LOL.
It's oh, sorry. Does anybody know what I'm getting at? Like when he starts looking around and starts, I can't. Even if you're in person with me, like if I'm talking to you and you start doing something else and you're not like paying attention, I don't know. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop talking until like you're focused. I just can't. I don't know. It's just okay,
Yep.
whatever. You don't have to do your eyes all big like that.
Patty said, "Oh, I got to." Jojo said, "I would like to help out with the next project. Should I super chat or cash app?" Any brother, honestly, whatever you feel more comfortable with. I will say cash app. They obviously don't take feria. When you super chat, YouTube takes 45% of it or something like that. But whatever you feel more comfortable with, you know what I mean? Some people don't like the cash app because they got to, it has their name and that type of stuff. So we understand
The
that.
only thing with that though is we don't get it till like the 20th. So like
Yeah.
we have $20 already donated for this because last time we did it, it went through YouTube and we have to wait to get it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get this one on the 20th, which is $20, which is fine, however you want to do it. But
Yeah.
to get it faster, it might be better to cash out.
Angel Chavez said, Cubo Sergio, congrats, AP. Question: when is the Christmas thing starting? Said AP. Um, I'm hoping, I'm thinking the like the 1st of October, bro. We can start. That way it gives us pretty much 3 solid months to just do that. You know what I mean? Because I think what I'm gonna do for myself is out of each paycheck, I'm gonna probably do like 25 or $50. So that'll give. I mean, I'll be able to put like 300 or 400 bucks in if I do it like that. Um, just because I want to make it, I want to do it as big as we can. The Christmas, I don't know. That's just my thing. It's just my thing. Um, I just think it's cool to get these kids the gifts and stuff like that. And remember, just like we did the backpacks, we don't have right now a set amount of or set. Well, how do I say it? We don't have set kids that we're giving them to. So if any of you guys have an idea, if you guys have if you guys know of a family who otherwise isn't gonna have the greatest Christmas for whatever reason, bring them forward. Let's do something. Let's get them some stuff. You know what I mean? Like um, every year we've been able to. Burqueño has a family that he knows and that 2 kids and we've gotten them stuff. We've done for every so just like that the backpack thing. If you guys know of a family or some kids or whatever, even if it's a family that let's say otherwise wouldn't have anything, maybe we can get them a little tree and the dinner and a few presents, just whatever we can do um, for whoever we can do it for, you know what I mean, because we really don't have like right now every other year. How did we do it last year? I know we did Burqueño. We just same way, right?
We did a few families. Remember the one out of Texas,
Yep.
um, one in Arizona. I mean, we did a few families, and then the rest, I went and bought toys from newborn all the way to 18 years old, and we donated those gifts to the foster kids, the Arizona Helping Hands.
Yeah. So that if we, I mean, that's cool too. But if we can get people like that, you guys know, um, just whatever kids that are in the neighborhoods that
I think
aren't
you should show up as Santa. I'm just
me,
saying.
me
Yeah, that'll be fun.
show up where
To someone's house with presents. Ho ho ho.
I can do that. I can do that.
You know,
I would do that.
I think that would
I
be
think I make a
fun.
good Santa.
Yeah, you already got the white beard. Just gotta
Fuck
let it
you.
grow out a little bit more.
You always mess shit up.
What? I'm looking at it. It's white. I'm thinking of Santa and I'm thinking of you.
JoJo said, "Hold up, I'm not donating to Trevor Brown, Jovan."
First of all, yes, you will. Okay, but we're not. No, it's not Trevor Brown. This is for an elementary school.
Yeah, it's not Trevor Brown. I wouldn't let that happen, bro.
Whatever. They don't need anything. Okay, they're good. Thank
AP
you.
said it's because Grillo is Giovanna's daddy, so she needs Grillote be here. That way, that's why she freezes up when he drops off. True story.
Okay, first of all, I have a dad, and no, I do not call him that, and he is not. So don't even do that.
Patty said they won't last long. Absolutely not. Jojo said we cannot get the cheap balls, guys. I remember getting the cheap ball at PE out of recess. I know. I was thinking about that when we were talking about it. The only reason we brought it up is because if you guys know that store Five Below, they sell basketballs for like $5. And we're like, man, we could get a grip of basketballs and a grip, all kinds of stuff. But you're right. I think we got to think of the longevity more than the amount of them. I think if we get them 10 solid balls as opposed to 20 or 30 that are going to bust up, I think it'd be more economical, make more sense. Um,
Yeah, and
I don't
I
know.
don't like to go cheap on things either. I always like to try to get the
Yeah.
best of quality because it eventually, um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I guess I won't go there then. I mean, they
I
have
mean,
a
there's
bunch of
some
stuff
things,
that's
I guess, but the balls, I think there's just too much wear and tear on that type of stuff. We need to make sure that we get them as strong as they can be anyway. Remember, I told you guys that story when they gave us the basketballs in Adobe.
on the list. It says something about a cart. Is it?
Yeah.
It's like those carts, right? That you put the stuff in and you will it. Is that what they're
Yeah.
talking about?
I'm assuming because she said that it's going to be like a P or a playground card, or what does she call it? Hold on. A playground equipment cart. So a cart to place all these items in. So
Oh,
yeah, like one of them Milwaukee pack out carts.
well, I don't know about Milwaukee, but you know,
You know what the fuck I mean.
yeah.
Geronimo said best to keep info out of public view. Yeah. Unfortunately, bro, it sucks though. You know what I'm saying? Like we're trying to do good shit here, and people just to be culones do shit like that. That's not cool, man. I mean, I get it. You don't like me for, I've said it before. I know there's going to be people that don't accept, you know, who I've become. They'll always, see me as who I was. And some rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Some that I victimized would look at, obviously. I mean, there are people that I will never forgive, for things that have done, so I get it. It just is what it is. But to mess with stuff like that, it's just not, I don't know,
To
man.
mess with like something for a kid, that's just
Yeah.
wrong.
Just
Like
because I'm involved, and it makes me feel fucked up because I'm just trying to do something right, you know what I mean? And just because my name's attached to it, some fucking culon's gonna go and try and fuck it up just for that. Like I mean, I'm gonna do it regardless. If it's not that school, it's another one. You're not stopping me.
yeah.
You're just stopping that school from getting what they were gonna get. Like, just come on, man. Fuck with me. Whatever you want to do. I mean,
We're gonna keep going regardless. You're not gonna stop me from donating to kids or trying to help kids. It's just
yeah,
I'm
there's
not
so
worried
many
or
schools.
scared.
We're just gonna keep doing it. So, The only one you're hurting is the people that or the kids that we're gonna receive. So just to mess with me, like that's kind of culonish, you know what I mean? For no reason. Like just when you get the chance to get at me, get at me. You know what I mean? Handle your business on with me personally. If you feel strongly about it, you'll have your chance. Anyway, MG said, Buenas noches, Raza. Damn, you on early today. Yeah, we had to come on. Jovan was we're actually we're talking about coming on like 4 or 5 o'clock, and then stuff got caught up here at work, and but Jovan was excited to get on and talk about this, and
This stuff really makes me happy, and it just gets me in a good mood. And I've been working on this for about a week and a half now, and just uh, like I said, we have a responsibility to give back to the community because of his, past life. Me though, I didn't do anything, just putting it out there. But I just like to help. But no, this is what I put my energy into. This is what I put, my time off from work. This is where my focus and energy is going into. Everything else I could care less. Are people going to try to stop us? Probably. Are we going to? No. Um, just is what it is.
yeah, it is what it is. Let me see. Manuel Unsueta, what's up? It's been a few days. Yeah, it has been. I've been stuck at work here. It's been hectic. And so by the time I look up, it's been real late. We haven't been able to come on. So uh, we made it a point to make sure to come today. Patty Guardado said, That's so mean. Please don't let it get to you. God knows it's not going to get to me. I mean, obviously it's upsetting, but
It's
I'm going to keep
annoying.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
guess
annoying.
it's what it is. It's annoying and it's upsetting, but I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? No, something like that. I already know, and I've said it hundreds of times on here before. I already know that there's people that don't accept me for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool. I don't care. I'm not here to prove nothing to nobody. I'm doing this because I want to do it. You know what I mean? I don't. I was out. I made sure I was out. I think before I even started the channel, I was out 4 years or something. I wanted to make sure that my family life was stable first. We had our shit together. We both had jobs. We were both moving forward. We were stable. Then I started this, and I was like, you know what? I wanna do something for kids. Unfortunately, because of my record, they won't just let me walk into some school or some facility and talk to kids. They see me for my record. And we had started some of this YouTube stuff in the past. I had other channels, and I kind of changed up, and I started doing this instead and closed those down. Um, and I thought this was a better way to at least start doing some things and get it moving, and that way maybe someday uh, they'll accept me for me now and let me walk in and talk to these kids. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I thought about it. Um, and that's why we do it. And then in the meantime, we're here. We have this platform. We have supporters. We have like-minded individuals that want to help. So we're like, fuck it. Why don't we, every little holiday or whenever we can do it, let's let's do something for them. You know what I mean? While we're here talking, you know what I mean, about it. Let's do a little something. So I put in Arizona. There's a juvenile facility called Adobe Mountain. It's kind of like I don't know what it would be like compared to in California, but it's where you get sentenced to as a juvenile, like the juvenile prison, right? And I requested to go in there. I had the pastor of the facility um, backing my play. He would kind of like co-sponsor me to go in there, and they still denied me. I knew they would. When I filled out that paperwork, I remember filling it out that night and telling Joanne, there's no way. It asked every single thing, you know what I mean? It want every single crime. It questioned specifically, have you ever been convicted of this? Have you ever been convicted of that? And I had to say yes, yes, whatever it was. Um, I just knew. And it sucked, but I knew it. So I just hope that eventually I'll be able to prove it to those people. I'm not worried about the ones that I can never prove it to. I get it. Some people hate me for whatever reason, and it's cool. Um, but I just hope that I can tell my story and bring others to tell their story. That's one of the bigger things too. Having done this, I've had the I've had police officers, firemen, a bunch of different individuals that grew up in the neighborhoods and now are police officers or firemen or whatever, business people, professional people, and I want to kind of highlight them too to show these kids that our path isn't just pinta. You can do something different. You don't have to take that path and then change your life later. You can do it now. You can change now and be somebody now. And so that's one of the big things about this too, is bringing people that both have the same story as mine and have the alternative story, and maybe these kids can think about it a little bit more. Jojo said, try elementary or junior high as well. Maybe they need stuff. It's all elementary, bro.
This one's elementary, and then the next one is gonna be like in February, and it's gonna be a high school in California.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put the $300 for 3 students to get their cap and gowns. Now then, if anybody donates also, then we'll have 4 kids or 5 kids or whatever. But I really want to reach out to not just schools in Arizona, but everywhere. I mean, we're trying to help any kid that we can, and it doesn't matter their race, their age, their religion. I don't care. If they can be
Yeah.
helped and somebody knows of it and reaches out to us, please let us know. We won't know if you guys don't tell us. So
Yeah. And the story with that is they say every year they have about 25 kids, 20 to 25
20,
kids. Huh?
25 to 50.
Oh, 25 to 50 kids that can't afford the cap and gown for their graduation. And so Jovan asked, well, how much would it cost for like 3 kids? And they said 350, right? Or was it 300?
300. That's a
So 100
cap, that's
bucks.
a gown, that's their tassel, and it was something else I forgot. I can't remember, but it's like a little package that they get,
Yeah.
and that's about right because that's about how much Mijo's was when he graduated.
Yeah. Yep. So that's where that one came in. Just to explain. Geronimo said, oh, that put the cash app, thank you, but the local said, "Kiule cricket, saludos to you and your wife from Hermosillo, Sonora, Mexico." Hubo.
Oh, hello,
I was
Sonora.
about to do the grito, but I don't know how.
You know how.
I don't know how.
It's in you.
I
Just,
wish I could.
just
My
ka ka
mom
ka
used to do
ka.
it. So. How?
I know she did.
How'd you do it?
I don't know.
That sounded like karate.
It's like, never mind. I can't.
You said ka ka ka. That was your karate chop, the gudo chop.
But
Manuel Unzueta
don't you have
said,
to do it like a few times and hold your breath and do it?
I
Is
don't
that what
know.
that is, or am I thinking of something else?
I don't know how they get it. I don't know. They get it though. My mom, I'm telling we used to go to them party. My mom would do it. I'd be so embarrassed.
Yeah, that is. Sorry
Manuel
for your
Unzueta
life.
said, the last
Sorry for your life.
Christmas, the last Christmas was when I was 12. After that, I didn't have a birthday or Christmas till 2018. I was born in 87. Luckily, I got to spend a few Christmases and birthdays with my heifer before she passed. Yeah, at least you got that, bro. Same with me. I was 12 too. It was Christmas of 91 or 92 was my last one out there. And I remember even that one. I ate at Jack in the Box that night for Christmas. Um, but I
Like,
was
I'm
out.
sad. I tell my mom that story, and she cries.
The
Like
Jack in the Box?
when I tell her stories like that of like your life, she just starts bawling. She just feels so bad.
Nah,
And then
I'm-
I tell her, like, when she listens in, she's like, oh, there was a guy on the live and he was talking about when he was younger, and she goes, oh, I just feel so bad, is he okay now? I'm like, mommy's fine. But she
yeah.
just feels really, really bad too.
Nah, it was cool. I was out. I was happy about that. But yeah, I went to Jack in the Box that night. But that was my last Christmas for fuck. I was like 91 and then until Yeah, basically. And it wasn't that I was torcido solid. It was that fucking every Christmas I happened to be locked up as a juvenile. I would be out, and then fucking October or November I get torcido, and I miss Christmas.
Yeah,
And
like
then
with me, you got locked up right after Thanksgiving.
then no, right before
Oh,
November
right
27th,
before Thanksgiving, yeah.
I was there for
Oc
Halloween. We went to your nana.
Halloween, you were for my birthday.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
planned to be out for Thanksgiving, but I got torcido like 4 days before. Yeah, it always worked out that way. I couldn't stay out for damn Christmases till this round.
I
Yep,
think you
yep.
could have stayed out a little bit longer when you were out those 11 days, but yeah, I don't know. I had begged you to stay at my mom's and you didn't want to, and
You know why? It wouldn't have been.
I think
Wouldn't have,
I think we could have worked something around that.
you come on, babe.
I know, but I'm telling you guys, I was so upset. He got out and he was supposed to report, and that's when he went on the run, and I was just so mad. I was
That's not how it
pregnant, I
happened.
was crying, I was upset with him because he just ran. He didn't even go report. He was
I did go report. I ran from the parole office. Remember? We
yeah.
went to the parole office.
And then after that, you didn't go back.
No, remember he wanted me to go to Camelback and put on the fucking ankle bracelet.
Yeah, and that's when I wanted you to stay at my mom's, and you didn't want to.
No, and why didn't I want to? Explain it. Don't make it look like I just wanted to run.
I think honestly, guys, maybe I could have tried to avoid it because I know that they would have probably came to my house and told my mom and dad about him, but I would have been home. I think I could have caught it.
Here's the thing. Here's what happened. So I paroled, and I paroled regular. I don't know what it was, my TR or which one. I don't know, whatever. When I went to my parole office to go check in, the parole officer wanted an address because he said they were putting me on home arrest. And I'm like, I didn't parole home arrest. What are you talking about? He's like, you're suspected of being a Mexican Mafia member. All Mexican Mafia members go on home arrest. And I'm like, I'm not validated. What do you mean suspected? I don't know what you're talking about. Like, and he's like, we're putting you on home arrest. We need an address. Well, when I had paroled, I told him I was paroling to no home. I told him I was homeless and I was staying at Chino's house. I couldn't tell my PO that because Chino was also a member. They would have violated me. I'm not allowed to be with around other felons or gang members. So when he's telling me this about the bracelet, I'm like, okay. I go out and I tell Jovan, hey, just tell this vato yes. So when we get back into the parole room, I had told the placa, I'll stay at my ruca's house. So when Jovan gets in there, there's like, so is it okay if he stays at your house? She's like, yeah. They're like, who else stays there? My mom, da da da. She's the one the mortgage is in her name. So they wanted to call her mom. The PO calls her mom, and her mom's like, yeah, it's cool. He can stay here. Jovan has another phone line. They can connect the home arrest bracelet to that phone line. When we leave, after he tells me, okay, now I need you to go to Camelback and I don't know what avenue, and you get fitted for your bracelet. Put the home arrest bracelet on. When we're leaving, I'm telling Jovan, that's it. I'm running. Let's go get my shit. She starts crying and all that. But here's the reason why, guys. At that time, I was out before that for 4.5 months. Then I got locked up for that case. I was in there for 6 months. I took the trial and then I got out again. When I was out for the 4.5 months, no matter where I stayed, I was at Oso's house. I stayed at Margie's house, which was Jovan's tia. The FBI always went there and told the people that I was a Mexican Mafia member suspected in numerous homicides. They went to Oso's mom's house, and Oso's mom and them they know me since I was real little. They were real cool. They didn't trip. So they lied to the FBI. They're like, he's not allowed over here at our house. He never comes here. And they're like, well, just so you know, he's a real bad guy. He's a member of the M, and he's suspected in numerous homicides and all this bullshit. So I'm telling Joanne, babe, I can't go to your house and these placas show up. She's pregnant at the time, 8 months pregnant. Her mom and dad don't know about me. They know I've been torcido, but they don't know all that stuff.
That's what I'm
Imagine
saying.
that.
Maybe I could have stopped them at the door and been like, "Hey, you're not
Okay,
talking to my kid."
but what if you couldn't? What if they just pulled up one day when your dad was getting home from work and they say, "Hey, guess who's sleeping on your couch? Guess who has your daughter pregnant? Some fucking killer from the M." He had no idea. Your mom had no idea. That shit was. They just knew I was your boyfriend that got you pregnant and got locked up, and they were accepting me because it was what it was. But imagine if the FBI shows up and starts telling them that while I'm there on home arrest. It didn't make sense. There was no way we were gonna do that. So
But can
instead,
you? But I think I could have probably stopped them and been like, "Hey, you don't need to talk to my dad or my mom."
that's in fairy tale world. You couldn't have stopped them. They would have done it. That they do it on purpose to fuck with me. That's their tactic. That's a tactic. It's not just to go let your
Isn't
mom
that
and
like
dad know.
harassing though? Isn't that like harassment?
You gonna sue? What are you gonna do? They don't give a fuck. They're just gonna go tell them. That's what they do. They did it with your tia. They did it with also sad. They do it with everybody. It wasn't just me. They did it with everybody. It's just what they do. It's one of their tactics. And I wasn't gonna allow that. So I'd rather just run. I only had 2 months on a violation. I told you, let's wait. Well, as soon as the baby's born, I'll stay out till the baby's born. I'll turn myself in, go do my 2 months, and I'll be back out for Christmas. That was our plan. And then I got locked up.
For 13 years.
Yeah, well, the plan didn't work.
The plan didn't work, guys. So as you can see, the stories that we're telling you, we were young, we were dumb, we're idiots. And please don't ever think that you can beat the system or you whatever. You can't.
No.
Just stay out of trouble, stay out of prison, stay out of jails, stop hanging out with these losers, get you some better friends or don't have any friends if they're going to get you in trouble because yeah,
Yeah.
this is a stressful life, it is.
Yeah. It was fucked up. But I knew it. There was no way. It was mad. They shouldn't even have put me on home arrest. Fucking putos. I didn't parole on that shit. Angel Chavez, what's up, G-Tats? Are you from Arizona? G-Tats, I think, is originally from Califas, bro. But he's also stayed in I think he stays in Arizona too.
I think he's worldwide.
Huh?
He's worldwide.
Worldwide. Farmero, so you never win because Jovan brings bad juju.
Okay, well, your face is juju.
AP said, LA is rich and wonder why they don't have funding. They probably lazy. Oh, I know.
No, because nobody puts into public
LA
school.
is rich as fuck. Wonder why they don't have funding. They probably lazy.
No, because they would rather put a statue up of Kobe Bryant in front of the Staples Center instead of giving to the elementary schools, things that they need. That's the type of stuff that they spend their money on. I'll never understand it.
Yeah. Sergio said, geezer, LOL. El viejo, rest in peace, but tú sabes, said Jojo. Sergio said, that dude looked like Sonny from The Streets Ain't Loyal, huh? Oh, kinda, huh?
Who?
Yeah. He's talking about Ruben. Looks like Sonny.
Who's Sonny?
The one who maced the other guy, I guess. Pepper spray.
Oh, wait, maybe. Oh, yeah, but with dark hair, huh?
Yeah, the mustache, too. Jojo said, there's many people happy to hear the news, to be honest. Yeah. AP said, Giovanna, we should donate to whatever school you went to. They clearly have a substandard language arts department based on your poor English.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
If you want me to donate to your ESL class, let me know, okay? People do it.
Sergio said, too bad her singing voice doesn't match.
Oh, wow. Wow.
MG said, Chronicles El Choco Moco Pollo Loco is too broke to even pay attention. Say it slow in single digits. 6'5". LOL.
Is that at me?
65.
Oh, wow.
Manuel Unzueta said, don't forget to hit the like, gente. Thank you, brother. DB de la Tusa Ariza says, saludos, Grio and Jovan. Been a few days, carnal. Had me worried. Yeah, I got stuck. Just work. A little bit of work stuff. But nah, I ain't going nowhere. Well, hopefully. I'm too young. Jojo said, I heard rumors some people will be put back in good standings now that he's gone. Have you heard about new leadership structure? Nah, I haven't heard nothing. I don't really pay attention to that, bro. To be honest, it's all a joke now. Like, and I don't mean like it used to be great or nothing like that, but for what it's supposed to be, it's just not that anymore. If you get what I'm saying, you know what I mean? It's just not I don't know. It's a joke. Check in the box said 12 guys get a Zelle account. 12 guys get a Zelle account?
For what?
Oh, you guys should get a Zelle account.
Oh.
I actually have one for Perplex, to be honest.
Oh, Mr. Perplex, calm down.
I forgot about that. I do have one. It's under Perplex. Patty Guardado said, "Do you have a PO box?" No. That's one of the things that we've been talking about. We've got to get, and we will get if we need to. We need to, babe. If we're telling people that if they can get some of this stuff and send it.
Oh, we've just been using the email, the P Chronicles email.
So. No, I know, but if like let's say someone in Texas or California buys some jump ropes and wants to send them.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. AP said you need to bring back the Christmas stream yard get up. Oh wait, we can't because of Giovanna Lane. We can, bro. You can have 2 people on there now.
Yeah. So how about that, AP?
I just
don't want to because I don't like it. How about that?
Yeah, I just got to figure it out how to do it. I didn't remember when we first came back. I tried, or not when we first came back, but a while ago I tried to do it, and I couldn't get the voice into it or something. I'll figure it out by Christmas for sure. Because for Christmas I'm gonna have that shit hooked up. That's the whole reason I even paid for that other stream one, because I wanted to put all the Christmas stuff. So we'll have that. MG said, Jack in the Box, is it Zelle or Zelle? It's Zelle with the E. Yeah, at the end. Zelle. Jojo AZ said, Grio had to take the weekend off YouTube so Jovan could celebrate her Independence Day.
Oh my God. Who said that?
Jojo Arizona.
First of all, no, I didn't. I didn't even know that's her.
Uh-oh. You're back.
Whatever, Jojo. That's you.
AP said, Simone, she made pozole and everything.
No, I didn't.
Angel Chavez said, is Christmas going to be a banger, brother? Fire. Yeah. Stay tuned, bro. It's going to be a banger. Yes, sir. Jack in the Box said, yes. AP or MG said, awesome. AP, you making me hungry thinking about pozole, LOL. I know, right? I don't like pozole as much. I like menudo, bro. If I have a choice, menudo is what I'm tearing up.
I really don't care for either.
No?
Like, because the menudo, I don't eat the meat. I always like put it to the side.
The tripe?
Yeah. Kind of gross.
I like it. AP, you making me hungry. DB said Mexican Independence Day, Jojo. Patty said that would be great for the kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rolando said, déjense de chingaderas. Who? Okay, bye. Surgeon said, ho, 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 ese cubo, Grio Claus. Cut it out. Check in the box.
Yeah, you can't say that if you were to do that.
I wouldn't say that. Ho, 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 ese cubo.
Oh, my God.
Say ho, ho, ho. and then Cubo after.
Lord.
Checking the box today there. White Fence calls your mom and dad. Hope you're doing good. Hope.
Who's my, oh, my mom and dad? Yeah, they're doing good. Thank you.
Juan José Jiménez Maldonado said, Buenas noches. Buenas noches, brother. ¿Cómo estás? MG said, just like in the army when doing push-ups and sit-ups, it always quality over quantity. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're that's what I was thinking with that with the pelotas. I mean, they gotta be, we don't want them to be you know, something they just have for a little while. It's gotta last as long as they can. Patty said, but remember, God has forgave you. That's all that matters. You paid your debt to society. Yeah. Ruben Cruz said, thank you, Patty. Ruben said, "Yo, Mr. Cricket, hope everything is all right in you and your family's life. I seen a video where you were explaining why you left. Deep stuff, brother." Yeah, yeah, it was a trip. Yeah, it sucked.
You're
Patty said,
stupid. I never thought that we would look back and like laugh at that. Like look back and laugh at that day, like when everything
yeah,
went down. You know what I mean?
it was,
When when you had to like really walk away and just give up
no,
everything, you know. So I never thought that we would look back and laugh about it. But you know, I do look back and think like, dang, we're close. You know what I mean? And we dodged a bullet for sure.
yeah, it was a fuck. I remember it was. I didn't know. I mean, I knew what to do, but I didn't know what to do. You
You
know what I'm
better
saying?
have
Like,
known what to do.
I mean, just as a matter of principle, I wouldn't let that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I loved you. Yes, I didn't want you. None of that shit to happen. But the simple fact that I wasn't included in the conversation made me feel like, well, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But the whole thing was gotcha. But it was a lot of different thoughts and conversations in my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I'm glad we can whew, move
Yeah.
past all that.
Patty said, God bless you. No, both. God knows your heart. Mike Flynn said,
Yeah.
100,000%. Well, thank you. Patty said, and you are somebody. I am. I am. This I know. Angel Chavez said, my hermana, 2 kids, send you email. Is it too early? No.
No,
Start send.
it's
Send it,
not
bro.
too early. Send
Yeah.
it.
We start accumulating everything and we'll get it together, bro. Ya sabes. Igual. Um, yeah. No, it's not too early. We'll start really fundraising for it starting in early, October, but it's not too early to start putting together a list of families, children, all that stuff. Absolutely. Let me see. Patty said, but the past is the past. Let it be. You're together now. Yeah, we are. It's cool. Listen, it, there was a there was a time there where we didn't think we would be. You know what I'm saying? Even after the fact, I didn't think that they would let me out. You know what I mean? Um, I was pretty sure I wouldn't get the death penalty. I knew I was sure of that. So I'm not going to sit here and be all dramatic about that and pretend. I was pretty sure that that was just bullshit talk on their side. They say that about everybody, but I wasn't sure if I would ever get out. That was something that was a very real possibility. And I remember telling Joanne that I may not. Um, but we could hope, what I mean? And fuck, I got luckier than I deserved. Mario San Ciprian, Secure Chronicles, hope all is well. What's up, brother? Right back at you. Whatcha? Look at the little pigs, babe.
Are those pigs?
Porky Pig with the Charlie Brown shirt and another like little Porky Piggy girl.
Oh, okay.
I like that. Art Life Phoenix is up, Cricket and Jovan. What's up, brother? Oh,
How are you, Tony and Michelle?
MG said, "What's the old saying? Don't fool stay in don't fool stay in school. What was it? Be cool, stay in school. Remember the Penguins?" Patty Guardado said, "Like I tell the guys, tell me who you hang with, and I will tell you who you are."
Yeah.
Yeah,
They also say like, show me your friends and I'll show you your future.
that's a
And that's
Spanish saying. My jefita used to say, "Dime con quién andas y te digo quién eres."
that's not always true though, because I was with you and I was nothing like you.
That's
Uh,
different.
uh, Yeah, but I shouldn't have been hanging out with you and your friends. I really shouldn't have.
It's
And
not like you were.
I was nothing like you guys, and I wasn't doing the things that you guys were doing.
That's what I'm saying. You weren't really hanging out with us. I had you at the house, and I would go do things and
I
then
know,
come
but
back.
still, not all birds flock. Like they say, all birds flock together or something.
Yeah, birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah, I, like you were not. Me and you were two different type of birds.
Yeah, but that's different. I think when it comes to relationships, they say opposites attract. Yeah, see all these fucking sayings we got, boy.
Well, I guess
You got
that's
another one?
maybe that's true. Opposites did attract definitely with me and you. I mean, it sucked
Yeah.
at first, but now we're good.
DB de la Tusa said, "Good night, Cricket and Joval. I'll catch the replay tomorrow during work. Take care and have a wonderful night." You too,
Oh, good
brother. Thank
night.
you.
Nice seeing you.
Have a good night, brother. Pass that shit. Bato said, "How long have y'all been married?" We're not, fool.
We're not married yet.
She forced me to ask her.
You're such a liar and a fat mouth. I did not force you.
We've been together for 20, we have a 20-year-old son. We've been together since June of 2002, I believe it was. So 21 years. Um, and we have our 20-year-old son together. Uh, so I figured, what the hell, I'll ask her.
This freaking guy.
Peter Bonfiglio said, "Are you in with Jeff Simpson Pelou?" I don't know who that is, bro. So no, I'm not in with nobody right now. I'm out. I've been out since 2015, brother. I've been out eight. Is that 8 years? Yeah, 8 years now.
Does it look like you're in a jail cell?
Does it look like that?
Does it look like he's in a jail cell, you guys?
That's a big ass window for a jail cell. It'd be a nice one. Shit, all my computers and everything.
Fancy.
Patty said, "Exactly." Eric Lerma, what's up, brother? He said, "Fuel Cricket and Joanne, how's it going? Hope all is well." B23.
Oh, hello.
Absolutely. MG said, "White fence is faux faux fiend. Faux fiend, LOL." What's
What?
faux fiend? What's that, bro?
What
Yvonne
am
said, "I
I?
can't wait for Christmas. That's the only time my mom makes tamales, LOL." Jawan's mom does too.
Yeah, mine too.
It's gonna be on. Juan Jose Jimenez said, "I love your podcast and your conversations. I'm more big love, Cricket." Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. You think we have good conversations, bro? I don't know, man. I get
I,
boring by this shit.
I think we could get a little boring sometimes, but I think it's okay.
I think we got, I mean, I think they're important conversations. Some of them, obviously. Sometimes we're just bullshitting, but I think we have to do that we have, because they're serious conversations, and I can't be serious all the time. Um, but I do think they're important conversations to have. I wish there was more like it, more people having them, because I think that we need to find a way to make a difference and get these kids to stop doing this shit. Um, when I look back at my juvenile time, I don't see much difference of nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And when I look back at my time and I hear of the older vatos when they were in my time, you know what I'm saying? So the last 50 years, they've been doing the same thing with the juvenile justice system. They don't, there hasn't been much change, and it's not helping. It doesn't stop anything. It continues. If anything, I think it's gotten worse. You're seeing kids younger and younger being sentenced to adult tiempo. Um, you get kids that are 14, 13, getting busted and being transferred to adult court and getting football numbers. It's it sucks. I don't. One of the big things that I do say is, although I know that everyone is accountable for their actions and there should be consequences, I don't think a kid should be held accountable to the same standards that an adult does. If a kid commits an armed robbery, we're just gonna go apples and apples, an armed robbery, and a 30-year-old vato does an armed robbery, I don't think this kid should face the same amount of time as this adult. I don't think kids think the same. I don't think they don't have the maturity to know better. Yes, they know better, but there's a difference. A kid can never, for whatever reason, as a kid, if we all remember when we were kids, you don't see that far into the future. So it's hard to feel, the consequences, to see that, you know what I mean? And if you don't know what the consequences are, if it's not the same to you, I don't think you should be held by the same standards. There has to be a way where we rehabilitate these kids. The adults, hey, whatever, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, as bad as that sounds, it just is what it is. You got to eventually stop babying grown ass men, right? I mean, we just got to do our time when we get in trouble. But when it's a kid, I think there's still a chance that you can get in there and stop it. I've seen it. I've seen people. I've met people that went in at 16, 17, 18, got out after a year or two or three, and now are successful individuals in this world. They didn't do a lot of time. They did a little bit of time, got involved in some kind of organization, and did something better with their life. Unfortunately, not everybody has that chance, and that's the point. I think the justice system doesn't put enough effort into it. When you just lock kids up and expect them to get out and be better, it's not going to work. It's not going to happen. You can't put an 18-year-old kid in a yarda with 30 and 40-year-old men and expect them to somehow better themselves. They're looking up to these. These are the adults in their life now. And who are they going to look to but them? That's the way it is. Young kids look up to adults around them. And if the adults around them are pieces of shit, they're going to be pieces of shit. And I mean, that's as plain as you can say it. So I go that I think that's the unfortunate side of this is society has given up, I think, on trying to better these kids, and instead they've turned into just lock them up and throw them away, and I think that's wrong. I think it's bad. I think that we can get in the middle. We can stop them from getting there. Meaning it's never too late. I don't think. I think no kid can do anything that's bad enough where they cannot be turned around. I mean, there's lots of instances where a kid did the ultimate and still did something with his life after the fact, if they put enough effort into it.
Yeah, they just need a support system, and that's what these kids don't have, is support systems.
Yeah. That's the
Most of
biggest
them
part.
don't even have their family,
Yeah.
and then when they don't have their family, the system or society is supposed to try to help these kids, and then when they don't, they never have a chance. So
Yeah. And that's why I also hold so strongly the when I say that words matter and stuff in this world of ours, in normal society, whatever, say what you want, but in this world, when when a grown, let's say, just me, for what just we're just gonna talk, I'm gonna put myself in the position of an adult that has kids looking up to him, right? I don't think I do, but if I did, right, if I sat here and talked about these so-called these gangsters over there as legends and talked about how, you whispered because they're, it's so notorious, and you put all this mystique around that. What do you think these kids that look up to me are going to think about those people? It's fucking, it's this isn't rocket scientists. People want to explain it away, and oh, it's this world and that world, and I do it out of this and that. Shut the fuck up. The bottom line is A equals B. And if you are sitting here talking about those individuals the way you do, that's the message you're sending. Period. There's no getting around that. And that's why I hold that so strongly. That's why I say it, and that's why, I disagree with certain people. I just think that that's not, it's not kosher. Not when you're sitting here talking about trying to do, trying to help kids, and trying to get them to not go along that path. And at the same time, you're saying the double standard is don't go along that path. But if you do, you can become a legend by just killing a bunch of fools and being this big ass gangster. I mean, that it's a crazy conversation. So anyway, I just think it's real important to, number one, give them that adult structure, and someone to look up to, and that they can lean on, that they can talk to. And there's so many people that want to help, I think. um, the system just has to figure out a way to connect it, instead of just locking them up, and just hoping for the best. It's not going to work. It hasn't yet. Angel Chavez said a PO box would be great. Just send stuff, would help the familia. Yeah, you're right. uh, Definitely gonna have to get, yeah. Never really thought about it because we don't, there hasn't been a need, but I think we're getting there. AP said that day when they didn't take Rio to the fair, he turned into Heisenberg. Nah, bro, that fair thing, that was just the way that was. I didn't expect it. My abuelita's the one that tripped the fuck out. That was a trip. I knew I wasn't going. I wasn't expecting that. She's the one that went crazy. Patty Guardado said, "Stay out, guy." Oh, if you're talking to me, you ain't even gotta say that. I'm uh, I'm not even. I don't even get traffic tickets. Heart Life said, "My dad wasn't there. Why should I be?" Bob from La Bamba. Oh yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Que culon. Sergio said, "I forces." Oh, oh, I forced him to ask her. He said, "All you fuckers, you guys all were on my ass. And she was supposed to ask me. Remember?"
I don't think so. Well, anyways, we're gonna be getting off here like in 20, 30 minutes. But now that there's new people coming in, I think you should show the wish list for the elementary school in Phoenix, Arizona. We are going to be donating sports, what is it called? Like sports supplies?
Yes, equipment,
Equipment for
playground equipment.
sports, playground equipment. There you go. To a certain elementary school in Phoenix, Arizona. We're not going to say the name yet, but I did get an email from the principal herself, and I talked to the school district and let them know a little bit about us and what we do as a community. And she sent this over to me, and so I'd like to get this together within the next week or two. And so if anybody wants to donate or help out or whatever, this is a wish list. If you want to buy the items and get them to me, that'd be great. Or if you want a cash app, that would be great too, whichever works best. And if you can't this time, it's okay. Just being here, listening to us and supporting us. That's all that matters.
Yep, absolutely. And afterward, we'll get the pictures and stuff. That'll be cool together.
Yeah, of course, and the receipts and stuff.
MG said, "Who does your son look more like, you or Choco Moco Pollo Loco?" You look like me.
It's weird because like when he's with me, he can look like me, and then when he's with you, he does. And now that he more like you,
Now that he
that
what?
like shaves his head like you,
Oh yeah.
now he does look more like you.
Look, when I first got out, there's Mijo. A little, but now the little fucker's taller than me.
Yeah, get my baby.
Yeah. Right there, he was buff.
He's a little roly poly.
But yeah, he look. I think everybody says he looks like me more. I believe it. Francisco VP, ¿qué huele? Dice, ¿qué huele Chronicles Familia y Big 2-3 and Hater J.
Oh, hello. How are you?
AP said, Bob was a desmadre. What kind of Mexican in the 60s was called Bob? It was Roberto. Sergio said, forced him to ask her. Oh, yeah. Patty said, no, you guys are the best. Thank you. Appreciate that. I know you're just talking about me, but you got to include her. It's cool.
Whatever. Thank you, Patty. Appreciate those comments.
MG said, pho, but sounds like fa is an Asian style soup stew since she doesn't like pozole or menudo. Oh,
Oh, I could try it.
fa?
There's this I guess it's not really well, it is considered soup, right? You know the hibachi girl? That onion soup?
Ugh,
I
yeah.
love it. You don't like it, huh?
No, I don't like onions.
I know, but it tastes like onion soup. There's not a lot of onions in it.
It's onion soup.
I know, but it's not like you're eating it. You're just drinking it.
It still tastes like onions.
Uh-huh.
I don't care about eating it. I care about if I can.
Oh, you don't like the smell.
No, I don't like the taste.
Oh, okay. All right.
Patty Guardado said, please don't stop. You guys tell it like it is. Oh, we're not going to stop.
Yeah.
Past that shit, Vato says, sounds like you put White Fence through a lot. A little bit, bro. Not really. You know, you got to test them sometimes, bro.
Oh, jeez. Please, none of you test anybody like this.
That was,
No.
I just had to make sure she was, she's going to be the one.
You're so stupid. No, I knew who he was when I met him, and even though I was naive and didn't think he would get caught and didn't think it would be us, and I really thought in my head we were gonna live a happy little life. But when you're in a relationship with somebody who's a criminal or doing criminal activities, you're not gonna have a happy life. You're just not. So that's the reality
Unfortunately,
of it.
well, not unfortunately, but that's the thing. I mean, everyone that's been torcido knows we never think we're gonna get caught. Then when we get caught, we always think we're gonna beat the case. Then when we don't beat the case, we always think they're gonna change the law to help us. They're gonna go back to 65% or whatever. They're gonna change the crack law. Everything is gonna happen, and then you do all your time, and the whole cycle starts again on the next one. It's just the bottom line is you don't get away with it, period. No matter how long you do, eventually you don't.
Yeah.
Jack Rodriguez said, Yule, buenas noches. What's up, brother? Buenas noches a ti. Mr. Goyo said, Cubo, yay, yay. What's up, Goyo? How you doing, brother? Been a minute.
Oh, hello.
Gasper Coronel said, you are what you believe. Yeah. MG said, a
Not
legend in
really.
your...
No, hold on, not really. He
No,
thinks he's 23. He's not. He's not.
no, I
So,
don't think I'm 23. I know I look 23,
Oh my God, same thing. Not
but I
no.
know how old I am. Yeah,
Do
I'm
you
not
know how
crazy.
old
I'm
you
not
really are? You
crazy,
have to think about it. I have to
huh?
tell you how old you are.
That's because I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, what? No way.
Oh my God, I'm done. I'm done with you. It's
She
ridiculous.
said, a legend in your own mind, LOL, right? Shop Talk with Cruz said, I agree with you about that, Grillo. Words do matter. Being responsible with them is important. Hello, by the way, to you, Jovan, and the chat.
Oh, hey,
Absolutely.
Christy. Hope you're well.
Yeah, you're right. Cruz, look, here's the thing. And you can't hold everybody the same standards. I understand that some people are just gonna talk. But when you have a platform, when you speak to hundreds or thousands, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just talking about myself, I'm not trying to pretend like I got thousands of people watching me, but when you have a voice that people listen to, you have to watch what you say. It's just that's just the way it is. You have to think of the future too. If it, I know right now, and I've said it before, my target audience, I can see my analytics, and it tells me that the majority of my viewers are between the ages of, I don't know, I think it says like 28 to 45 or something like that, right? Maybe somewhere I can't remember exactly, but I do know that it's not the kids that I want to target, right? The kids that I want to talk to about not getting in trouble and all of that stuff. I know that. So by knowing that, I could sit here and say all the things that I think are wrong and say, well, they don't watch me anyway, and I could justify that. But the reason I don't is because I do know that one day I will be in front of these kids. I will be going into these facilities and I will be talking to these kids. So they will be curious and Google my name. And if they go back and they watch any of these things, I don't ever want them to hear me talking about those vatos as being legends or that lifestyle of being cool or any of that shit. That's why I speak the way I do about all of it. I know that sometimes I go a little too far with my language and I disrespect all that. And people say, "Man, you're poking a bear." Listen, the bear already wants to whack me. So what I do is the shock factor on the side of that. I say the things that most people won't because I want them to know that you can say it. These aren't ninjas in the night that are going to sneak in and put you to sleep. It's not how it works. You don't have to fear them that way. Yes, they're capable of doing things, of course, but it's not. You don't have to whisper about it and pretend like they're going to come in the dead of the night and figure. That's not what it is, and that's part of the mystique that's been given to these organizations. They make them seem like they're above, everything else. That they're these, high class gangsters that have this, moral and integrity and all this stuff, and it's bullshit. That they don't. All this stuff that you've been led to believe. I was doing time on the yarda when they were there. I was one of them, and I saw them, and I partake in some of this. So when you sit here and people try to tell you the carnales are these high moral standard vatos that don't get high, it's bullshit. Majority of them are tecatos. They all get high. They don't have that moral standard. They don't do that. They put that on everybody else once they were in the hole and they wanted to make themselves look like they were grandiose dudes, but that's not what it is. So I want to pull away all of that mystique and all of that bullshit that's been thrown in there, and where people want to whisper about them and ask, "Oh, what? Hey, you've done time around them dudes. How are they?" They're just fucking people like everybody else that happen to be able to that well, not be able to. Anybody can that happen to whack some fools. That's not hard to do. You got kids that can do that, that have done that. That doesn't make them legendary in any way. And that's the problem with it. And I know people want to sit here and look at the definition of legend and parse words and all that shit. But the point is, what do you want your kids to hear about these people? And that's how you should speak about them. Not what you want other people's kids to, because you don't give a damn about anybody else but yourself. But if you look at your own family, your own kid, Would you tell your kid that these vatos are legends and this is mysterious and all this great shit about that clica or not? Period. That's it. And if you wouldn't, then please don't do it to nobody else's kids, because there's kids that are really listening to this shit and really believe it and really, really aspire to be part of that because they believe it so much. And unfortunately, they do that and then they crash because these dudes will do nothing but use you. And even when you're part of them, they use you. You're never going to reach a level where you're safe from the politics or from the being used or from just being a pawn in a game. You're never going to reach that. Unfortunately or fortunately, the problem, it just is what it is. And to pretend otherwise and to tell these kids otherwise or to even put it out there is wrong. So I think that the vatos that have these platforms are wrong for doing that. That's it. I don't think everybody that's having a normal conversation should have to watch what they're saying to each other. That's not what I'm saying. I get it. People slip. We've all, we've gone years and years and years of talking about these people and the culture and all this stuff. And you say what you say. But when you really want to set an example and you want to talk to these kids, you have to do it with them in mind, with their future in mind, and what it did to you. I remember what it did to me. I've told you guys before, I was 11, 12 years old walking around my house with chamberets, buttoned all the way up. I couldn't wait to get to the joint. I wanted to be that. I wanted to be there. That's what I aspired to be. And I knew a lot of kids that felt the same way. And that's unfortunate. But it was because of those adults, those veteranos that spoke so highly of that whole lifestyle. It's got you. And that's what needs to stop. People need to stop talking about these dudes and that and forget about just them, just the whole, like, stop hijacking the cultura and all that stuff. That's not gangster. It's not none of that shit. If you like the cultura, if you like all that stuff, it's great. It's a great culture. It's a beautiful culture. It's got great art. It's not gangster. And unfortunately, it's been hijacked and people use that, but it's wrong. Just let these kids be kids, man. Beto said, saludos, Cricket and Jovan, and saludos to the world. Patty Guardado said, where do we send them to? We'll get send what, Patty? If you got a physical thing you need to send, we'll get a P.O. box and get that together. Heartlight Phoenix says, show the wish list. School goods, peace out. Good night. Want us to show it again, brother? The wish list? For those that are just coming in, babe, do you want to explain it again since I put it up?
No, I think they know. I don't think many people came in after.
Got 43 in here right now.
Okay. Well, this is a wish list for an elementary school that's in Phoenix, Arizona. And we are going to be donating to them hopefully within a week and a half to 2 weeks, the latest. And I asked the principal and I talked to the school district about what it is that they absolutely need. And because it is getting cooler and the kids are going outside, these are some of the things that they need, sporting equipment. I asked, for their band or music or art, and they said that those departments do need help, but this is the one that needs it the most. Basketballs, volleyballs, jump ropes, things like that for outdoor things. So we'll have the name of the school and the receipts and everything after it's all said and done. I'm not going to say the school just yet till after we take it. For those of you who want to donate, let us know. For those who can't, we get it. For those who usually always donate and you can't this time, we get it. Thank you. This is just to show you what our next project is. And, just thank you for being here and supporting us day by day.
Yep.
But we have that 20 from last time. We have $20 and then I have 150. So we're at $170 right now.
Yep. Sir Lena Flores said, what's good? Everyone just wanted to stop in on this beautiful evening. Hope all is well on your side of life. Salinas Califas 831. Said, I hate onions too. Patty said, LOL, you guys are funny. I'm funny. I don't know about her.
I'm a hoot. I'm a hoot.
And she said hibachis are good, but any Brazilian churrascaria steakhouse is better.
Oh,
Churras,
okay.
churrascaria? I've never had that. Brazilian
Brazilian. I have to try it
churrascaria.
one day.
Sergio said, speaking of crack, I saw a negro smoking crack out of a legit crack pipe, like from back in the day on the train Saturday morning. It was like 6:15 and the fool was smoking crack. LOL.
Sergio, you should have said, hey, it's too early for that, sir.
Right? If you would have just snatched it out of his hand and threw it and broke it,
Like, that's not good for you.
then just hand him a banana. Francisco said, that's nasty onion soup. Yuck.
Oh,
He
you're
said,
nasty, Francisco.
you can't eat menudo or pozole Mexican food because you don't like it anymore. But when you were little in Mexico, I'm sure you ate all kinds of Mexican soup.
No, sir. I didn't eat all kinds of soup in Mexico because I've never even been to Mexico, sir. No, thank you.
Look, Eric Lerma said, wait, Cricket is in his 40s? Damn, bro, this whole time I thought you were 23. He said,
Put some glasses
cough,
on.
cough, Jovan's a hater. Hey,
Whatever.
I'll tell you guys something right after this. Raziel, thank you, brother. Watch out. He said, miss the backpacks. My bad. Hey, what the? Oh, there it is. $10. Thank you, brother. I
Oh,
appreciate
thank
that.
you.
There it is. And
Oh,
it's
that'll go for the 20th, right?
hey, so listen. Earlier, I had this screen up. We're getting ready to come, and I walked in.
Shut
Jovan,
up. No, because now you're lying. No,
am
no,
I? I'm
no.
lying?
Don't even do that. Don't even,
Am I
this isn't even
lying?
a story to tell.
I'm
Shut
telling
up.
them. Be quiet, be quiet. So
No,
I
I
come
don't want
in,
you to tell this story. It's personal.
and she goes, hey, mijo. Oh, I thought you were me. She thought I was my
No, I
son.
wasn't even looking closely. I had the phone down. I saw a blue shirt. I had seen Mijo in the back carrying a paint can, and he had his blue shirt on. So when I looked at the phone, I glanced at the phone when I was looking at the TV, and I glanced and I go, oh, hi, Mijo. But I didn't see your head until you sat down. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, I thought you were Mijo for a second. Not because you guys, you look young like him. It has nothing to do with that. Don't even. So I say that, and then he runs with it, okay? He runs with it. And then, whatever.
Yeah, it was what it was. You can't change it. Oh, look, let me see. Where's that?
What's wrong?
I know I missed one. Oh, it's after. Let's see. Saludos, Cricket. Where are we at? Bachis. Francisco said you can't eat. Oh, that one. Eric Lerma said, wait, Cricket is in his 40s. Oh, I already read that. Sergio said, LOL. Yvonne said, my girls watch you. My 13-year-old was watching the live on her phone. LOL. She said she wanted to steal your eyes.
Oh,
That's crazy.
how cute.
I guess I gotta start watching my
I think you cuss too much. You need to stop cussing.
language.
Well, no, it's not just that. You're 46. Like, the F this and F that. Like, that. Come on now.
Your ass is 46.
See
Your
what I
ass
mean? See what I mean?
Well, then don't disrespect me like that.
I know, but come on.
I'm not 46.
It's time.
Face is time. Angel Chavez said, that's the picture I seen where he's taller than you, look like two brothers. How does his girlfriend like it?
Oh my
See,
gosh.
I'm telling you, bro,
Do
even
not
Maruca
look like
thought it was
brothers.
him. I walked in and she's like, hi, mijo. I didn't know it was you.
Calm down. Calm down.
Shop Talk with Crust said, right? Gasper said, they all have different kinds of masks. Beto Security, do you know what ended up happening to that kid that killed his mother from that story you posted a while back? Did they send him to prison or a mental hospital? He's still pre-trial, brother. They haven't done anything yet. Actually, I looked at it the other day. I pulled it up, and He's still in the juvenile detention center. They are doing a mental evaluation on him. Prosecutor though is attempting. They're going for transfer to adult court is what they want to do, but it's pending a mental evaluation. They're gonna transfer him, bro. It's yeah. It just that's the way it is. Sucks, but that's the way. It got earlier and earlier, and in Phoenix, in Arizona, I think probably most of the states in the mid '90s they started changing the law. I got transferred at 17, but I remember they made it mandatory. If you were 15 or above and you had certain crimes, it was automatic transfer. No, you didn't even have a hearing anymore. And I think some of the it was like armed robbery, murder, some of the more that are considered dangerous crimes. They just made it automatic transfer. Jovan, what's 46 minus 23? Said Eric Lerma. Right?
If it's a 6, carry the 1. Remainder 3.
Carry the 1.
Yeah.
It's 23,
okay.
just so you know. Patty
What
said, good night. It's getting late. Thanks for sharing your group. Yes, want to send some things. Need an address. Okay. We will get that together. Yep. Thank you, brother. Eric Lerma said, Jovan, why can't you just admit he's a young, handsome 23-year-old?
Eric, why don't you go take a walk? Okay. Why can't you? I mean, let's just, cause he's not. He's not. Look at him.
I don't know why you be.
You're not frozen. Stop it. You didn't do it right.
I was supposed to do it.
It's supposed to. I didn't do it like that, did I?
Yeah, you gotta widen your eyes so it looks like you got stuck in the face.
Yeah, you're supposed to widen your eyes a little bit, like, you know.
Why?
Like,
it has to be normal. Like I don't. So fucking ghost walked in.
Well, okay, maybe don't do it, your eyes that big, but it's gotta. I'll show you later, okay?
Please. Angel Chavez says, sound tired, white fence, you got this, homegirl. Big heart, respect, and blessings.
I am a little tired. I've been doing a lot. But we're here, and this is the type of stuff I love to do, so yeah, excuse me if I do sound a little tired and a little out of it, but
Yep. Absolutely. What time will you be going off? We're gonna get off now. We're already we're at 2 hours. We're at the end of the comments right now. We really just wanted to come on and talk
real
about
quick, has anybody seen Ty? Is he okay?
Ty 602. It's been a few, huh?
It's been a minute. Hope he's okay.
Yeah. If you see this, Ty, throw a comment down. Not right now, but if you watch as a rerun, if you make it this far, I know she's not that exciting, bro. But I did some exciting stuff on this one, so go ahead and watch it, bro.
Stupid. All right. Good night, everybody. I hope you guys have a good night. Have a good work week. What else? Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna get out of here. We appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much. Patty said, "Don't want to miss anything. Hit the like. B23 Familia," said Eric Lerma. Yes, see.
Thank you guys to everybody, and again, have a good night. Good stuff coming out of this live tonight. This fundraising for the school, and hopefully AP will get that house, become a homeowner.
Yep. Gotta get the mini split, bro.
Please stop talking about that.
Pass that shit. Vato said, good night, white fence, night, cricket. Good night, brother. Mario San Ciprian said, peace.
Good night, you guys.
Yeah. Raziel said, night, cricket and Jovan, everybody. Have a good night, everyone, said Sergio. Raziel said, I see you, homeboy, Sergio. Yvonne
Good night, you
said
guys.
good night.
Sergio, be safe on your way home. I know that you take like 2 buses and walk and take a crazy road.
Yeah.
So good night to all you guys and those who are, new here and just listening to us. Again, I appreciate all of you guys just for supporting us. I really do. This is what keeps me going in life, and this is our passion, what we like to do and give back to the community. So thank you for allowing us to do that. Oh my God. Do it. Take it down. Take
Huh?
it down. Take it down.
Did you think it was me right there?
No, I wasn't even looking at the moment. Then I look, and then you go do something stupid like that.
Such a fucking hater, man.
See, like I'm trying to talk nice, and we're trying to close, and then you go do something dumb like that. Like why?
Dumb in your ass.
In
How
your
about that?
face. How about that?
Yvonne said good night and thanks for all you do. You are much appreciated. You're welcome, Yvonne. I know that, but
You're so dumb. I say I can't with you tonight. Oh my God.
Hey, what's up, Raz? Yo, Beto said, all right, good night, guys. Mr. Roboto, what's up, brother? How you doing? He said, good night, everyone. Hey, Roboto, I know you check it out. I'm putting it. Roboto's from Phoenix, and we've talked before about some of this stuff, so I wanted to show him. There he is, 40-something years in prison just to die in prison. Sergio said 4 trains and an hour walk. Damn, brother.
Well, be safe out there. Stay away from those crack people, okay?
Crack people.
Yeah.
Discord Super Beasto said, my wife thinks our sex life is boring and I get distracted easily. Well, I better get back to it.
Stupid.
Well,
That was funny tonight. That was funny.
well, thank you, bro. I hope you're not naked while you're talking to us. Raziel laughing. Angel said, take care, Sergio. ZG, what's up, brother? He said, good life, one love, freaking fence.
I can't.
Sergio said, likewise, yep. Yep, got his ass, said Mr. Roboto. I know, right? Crazy, brother. Yep. Sergio said,
Raziel,
I'm
thank
like a
you again
fucking
for the $10 tonight.
for homeless people and addicts. They all want to talk to me, said Sergio. Well, talk to
Oh,
them, bro. Maybe you can make a difference in one of their lives. Beto said, the higher the socks, the downer the food. Hey,
oh,
I wear my socks high. I'm not down, though.
that he isn't. He's not
I'm
down at
down.
all.
Hey, look at that. My socks right there. But I ain't down. It's nothing. I'm not down to do shit. Orale. We're going to get out of here. Thank you, guys. We are out of here. Buenas noches. Thank you, guys, for real. We appreciate
Bye, you
everybody that
guys.
comes in. We appreciate the dialogue that we have. We appreciate the serious conversations and the fun stuff we have. Um, thank you guys so much for supporting what we do, for being here with us, and for being who you guys are. Thank you.
Good night, you
Raziel
guys. Be
said,
safe out there.
you're welcome, Jovan. Eric said, LOL. I do, but most of the time their minds don't match what's coming out their mouth. Yeah.
Well, just be careful.
Oh, shit.
What? What are you doing? Why do you do that? You're
What?
not frozen.
I was trying to be frozen, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I got kind of fucked up. So,
You got freaked up. See what I mean? See the language?
you
You could
know,
be better. You could do better.
our anonymous friend,
Yes.
he just sent $500 for the elementary school.
What's his name?
Huh?
Our friend.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna mute real quick.
Huh? She's crying, guys. Oh shit. Would you say give it up? I'm not pixelated.
I can't even talk. But I just want to say thank you very much, and I can't wait to see you and your wife again when this guy's in town, and um, just to tell you in person again, thank you for everything that you do for us and for the channel, and everybody in here comes together, and I tell you that this is just like the best community ever. I couldn't ask for anything better, but we are gonna roll up to this elementary school, and we're gonna show up, and we're gonna show out, and you guys are gonna see it all. And so, yeah, I'm gonna get on that then tonight, start shopping around for that. So now we're at 500, 650, 70, 80, 90, 690.
Yeah.
That's huge. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. I really do. And to, again, everybody, $10, $20, $500, $100, everything matters, and everything goes into it. I use every penny into these fundraisers.
Don't start crying again.
I don't know. So,
AP
you
said,
guys,
good night, gente. Hope everyone has a good martes. Sergio said, Mr. Anonymous, white fence. Anonymous meaning doesn't want to be known. Oh, well.
I know. I had to like stop because I didn't want to say his name. I almost, did, but yeah, no, thank you. It's
Yeah,
your face.
your face. All right, we're out of here. Thank you, guys. Appreciate everybody.
Mm.
Till the next one.
Good night, you guys. Have
All
a
right,
good
so I'm
night.
happy
Be
to be
safe.
home. Cricket and Jovan, God bless you both. Fuck, that's gonna buy a gang of supply. Yeah, it is. Thank you, Mr. Anonymous. It's Sergio B2.
Yes. And I will have the receipts for that. Like, again, none of this goes to me and him. We have jobs. It's gonna go into the school. And Mr. Anonymous, we will let you know, right, Babe, you can tell him the school and everything and send him those emails that I sent you.
Yeah. Again, I explained earlier why we're not. Um, for those that weren't here for that, the reason we're keeping it quiet as for the schools that we're doing and the teacher and all that stuff is because here recently, we've when we have said what we're doing, there have been trolls that have called the schools and tried to scare them with who I was. Do you know that this is a Mexican Mafia member who's been convicted of murder that you're allowing on your campus? Just a bunch of bullshit. That I mean,
Well, me,
although,
because it was me, but luckily the
yeah,
school didn't care
yeah,
because it was me. And so
yeah.
now, go ahead.
But those are the things that we want to avoid because we don't want to not give because of who we are. You know what I'm saying? So after the fact, once it's done, there's nothing that they can't, no troll can do anything after the fact. So that's why we're keeping it quiet until once we do it, then we can put it all out there the way we usually do. So we apologize. We can. It's unfortunate that people.
I wish I
Are,
could just, yeah, tell you the school and tell you where it's at, and you guys can just, know, but we'll just have to
yeah,
wait till after.
it's sad, but unfortunately, some people get off on just that type of stuff, and it is what it is. So um, we're gonna do what we do regardless. So we're just gonna keep going, and we're gonna figure out ways to do it without them affecting us. So we appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much. Zigzag Mendoza said Oklahoma City is watching. Gracias. Eric
Oh,
Roma said, gracias, Mr. Anonymous 100.
yeah.
For sure,
Thank
for
you
sure.
very much for that. Thank you to everybody again, over and over again. I cannot express how thankful I am to be here and be with you guys, and have got to know a lot of you guys on a personal level, and everybody who donates, thank you. And again, to Mr. Anonymous, thank you very much. Raziel, thank you again for that tonight also. And looks like I have some shopping to do for these kids, which is super excited because I always, you know, in my mind picture like, oh my God, when these kids get these things, what are their emotions? What are this and that? So it's a great feeling. And it's because of you guys that all this is possible. So again, good night. And I do need to get off because I'm very emotional. So good night, everybody. I'm
Buenas
going to mute.
noches. Yvonne Madrid, what an awesome person, Mr. Anonymous. Absolutely. We're out of here with that. Thank you so much. Buenas noches.